let's just say I did an intuitive investigation on this gentleman here, yeah, and that we found, for example, that there is a problem in the digestive region. Just an example, okay, digestive region. That corresponds to his solar plexus, which is one of our energy centers. It corresponds to the mental body, which is one of the 7 energy fields that surround our bodies. And so I would start working on that. I would start working on the 3rd energy field and the 3rd energy center and his digestive system and perhaps other issues that are connected to it. So that's what we'll do when we start to transform. So you might say, well, how do you do that? The way that this happens is I will connect to the primary source of all of creation, not deities, not gods, not goddesses, not angels, not archangels, not beings, not aliens, not any of that. Not because it's bad, not because it's good, but because we just want to have the most, the clearest, if you like, and the highest quality and the most potent energy doing the work for us. That's why we do that. Because when we're dealing with beings or angels, archangels, it's not that it's bad, but these consciousnesses also have an element of ego and an element of opinion. Did you know that? Were you aware of that? That's how it goes. Not that it's good or bad. So we want it to be pure, right? So it's like going to the supermarket, for example, and picking, I don't know, organic apples as opposed to GMO or a lower grade quality apple. That's why we connect to primary source. When I make that connection to there, then I'm able to receive undiluted data, and then we work from there to make a transformation. So that's what goes on in a one-to-one session, right? The other thing is that I do is that I teach, and I am the founder of what's known, Galasoli says, επειδή οι υπόλοιποι ήταν ok, αν θέλουμε και λίγο ελληνικά, μπορώ να κάνω και λίγο. Okay, that's so, thank you. So, yeah, so the other part of what happens is I teach, I'm the founder of the Fusion 7 Healing Mystery School, okay? So, what's the mystery? Well, the mystery is basically, it's what's wrong with the world and it's what's missing with the world, because people don't understand the mystery. It's about knowing and understanding the mysteries of the universe. So η σχολή και τα μαθήματα, λέω τώρα, έχουν να κάνουν με το μυστήριο του σύμπαντος. Οπότε κάποιος που κάνει μαθήματα, έμαθαίνει μόνο πώς να αλλάξει κάτι με τον εαυτό του ή να γιάνει μόνο τον εαυτό του, έτσι. Είναι επίσης education and μάθηση, έτσι. So there is study with Fusion 7 Healing because it's all about not just healing your own personal stuff, your own problems, but also about understanding, obtaining, and putting to use occult wisdom. Occult has been a very misunderstood word in the English language. All it means is that which is hidden. Okay, τούτο σημαίνει. So είναι γνώση που ήταν απλά καλυμμένη, μόνο ξέραν κάποιοι, καταλάβες. But now we've come to the state of our evolution on this planet where we have to pull out that wisdom from where it was hidden and put it to use. Because if we don't, we're going to sink. And we're very actually close to doing that. So we need to try our best. Right? And where does it begin? Well, as you all know, it always begins with the self. Yeah? So you start with applying the knowledge to yourself, using the wisdom to transform yourself, and you branch out if you want to be able to help or heal others or, you know, whatever it is that you want to do. Some people start in reverse, you know. They start by, you know, a lot of people come to the lessons or the sessions and they're all about the earth healing and community healing and collective awakening. But you know what? What I've seen with statistics is that isn't very effective unless you have really gone into the application of helping yourself. You know what I'm talking about. So it is really, really important. Okay? So that's what happened. Mystery School, Fusion 7 Healing Mystery School. There's about 15 lessons that I teach, but we're not going to go into those 15 lessons today. What I'm going to do for you and with you today, Mazi, is it's going to be like a mixed meze or a potpourri from 3 of my upcoming classes so that you can experience transformation from the classes. Okay? So, αποσπάσματα από 3 τάξεις που να γίνουν στο σύντομο μέλλον και να κάνουμε μαζί διαδικασία έτσι για να το γευτούμε, μια γευσούλα από το κάθε μάθημα. Έτσι. Now, just real quick about my background. I'm not here to preach. I am here to teach, but I'm also here to learn. Because I always say that to be a good teacher, you must always remain a humble student, and that's my own personal virtue and motto. I think it's very, very important to always hold true to that. But basically, many years ago in, I think it was 99, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And I was blind, I was in a wheelchair, and things were really bad. Okay, and I suffered with all of that for a good 7 years, and the doctors couldn't help me. I didn't know anything about it. I was just paralysed to my waist one day. They took me in, they put me cortisone, and I nearly died. Finished. So that's when I said finished, and I said, for this situation, I'm closing the doors to the medical profession and to pharmaceuticals, and I will find a way to get myself back. That's what I said, but I didn't know anything about it. Nothing. Zilch. Zero. Okay? So, το τίποτε, και από μια πολύ πολύ άσχημη κατάσταση, έπρεπε να τα έβρω. And I did. And I began this journey of learning, experimenting, alternative treatments, alternative therapies, all these different healing modalities, and it helped to a certain degree, but I was just like, okay, I didn't want to be just okay, I wanted to be excellent, I wanted to be fantastic, I wanted to be better than I was before I got sick. Before I got sick, I was a personal trainer and a fitness instructor. I couldn't go back to that because my body was so weak and everything else. And then this was for fitness. But I managed to get well, and I managed to write this book. I managed to create 15 classes. I managed to have clients. I teach. I've been on television about 7 times. I've travelled the world. I've done a lot of live transmissions and stuff, and now I go to the gym, but as a client, not as an instructor. So that's where I am at the moment in my life. So I believe that if you feel resonance with, what it is that I'm sharing with you, that you can also experience profound changes in your own lives on any level. Because everything is a vibrational frequency of light, colour, sound. Let's see, the omega light, colour, sound, or also to do with sacred geometry, schemata, yeah, its shapes are everywhere in the universe and in our bodies. Hermeticism, which is the work of Hermes Trismegistos, which is basically all about occult wisdom again, so it's the same kind of thing, yeah. Cosmic and universal law, which is something that I also teach, yeah, and metaphysics, metaphysiki, yeah, which is basically beyond what we know physically, yeah. So this is basically, guys, what Fusion 7 Healing is based upon, and it is what transformed my life. Okay, and so this is what I do now. It's become my vocation, if you like, to share it and to help people change their lives, either on their little spectrum or a bigger spectrum or a huge spectrum, depending on what level your consciousness is currently at. So, μπορεί κάποιος να το χρησιμοποιήσει για κάτι πολύ μικρό. Για παράδειγμα, έχω αποτυχία στην προσωπική μου ζωή ή στην επαγγελματική μου τη ζωή ή έχω πρόβλημα με το πάγκρεας μου, για παράδειγμα, ή μπορεί να είναι για κάποιον πιο μεγάλο θέμα, πιο κοσμικό, κάποιο πνευματικό θέμα, κάποιο θέμα με αρνητικές ενέργειες. So we cover the whole spectrum. It's very multi-dimensional, okay? Πολυδιάστατες γνώση, ύλη και μάθηση. Έτσι. Right. So now I've explained it to you, was there anything you wanted to ask or didn't understand to this point? Because we're going to start doing the interactive stuff now. Να δοκιμάσουμε κομμάτια τώρα που τρία μαθήματα. Έχει καμία ερώτηση? Any questions or anything they want to say before we get stuck in? No? You're all good? Καλό?
Άρα το πιο στερεοκίνη μπορεί να σχετίζεται με εκείνα που ήταν η διδασκαλία του ερμηνεία του πούμε.
Ναι, κομμάτια σχετίζεται με κάποιες διδασκαλίες. Όχι ούλο. Πολλά πιο μεγάλη η ύλη του που τα διδασκαλία. Απλά είναι κάποια κομμάτια, είναι και μέσα στην ύλη, αλλά δεν μπορούμε να διαβάσουμε ύλη που κάτι που βγαίνει από κάπου αλλού. Είναι πώς το χρησιμοποιώ πάνω μου σου για να μετατρέψω κάτι. So, το fusion δαμε, ας πούμε, το μυστικό. Είναι η μετατροπή. You know, the big PowerPoint in fusion is not just about having the knowledge, it is how to put the knowledge into formula so that I can transform something in my life, in my environment, or on me. Καταλάβετε? Because you can get all the information from, well, not all of it, but a lot of it, let's say, from the internet, from books, from blah, 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 blah. You can get all of that, but it's putting it into formula and process for transformation to become a true alchemist. Okay? An alchemist is somebody who transforms. Είναι σε alchemistis. Okay? So that is what fusion is really all about. Putting things into formula and to transform. Ναι, καλή και την ερώτηση σου. Okay, so should we start doing some bits?